Dropped really cold last night. I noticed a couple of plants, the leaves started to droop a little bit and get a little bit darker. But they will recover from that as soon as that temperature warms up a little bit. Probably didn't help that last night I forgot to put that fleece back over the top of these plants. I'll have to keep my eye on that. I was rushing around yesterday afternoon. Just forgot to drop it back over. And you don't have to do that many times this weather before you pay price. Anyway, I've got some seeds that I sorted out yesterday because I'm going to sow some pepper seeds and try and grow some indoors all the way through winter. And we've soaked them in tea because when you soak them in weak tea overnight, it softens that shell a little bit, and as a result of that, your pepper seeds will germinate a lot quicker. Sometimes in just a week, whereas in comparison when I've done it before, some varieties of chilies have took up to a month to germinate. So it's a good way of speeding that process up. And we're going to grow them indoors, but because they need to maintain a certain temperature, I'm going to be using a little box that I built last year. It's only a small thing, around 2 foot across, but it's got 2 shelves in it, and I've got a couple of heat mats in there, and then I had those lights that we always use, the ones that's really cheap to use, 18 watt LED ones. And when you're using very small seed trays, you can actually get a lot of plants inside this little area if you want to. But for now, we're just going to do some peppers and a few tomato seeds as part of that indoor growing project that we've just started. And this was one of the plants that got hit by that frost last night, and it did drop really cold. And when I came in this morning, these leaves were all hanging down and they'd slightly darkened as well. But the sun's been out for an hour now and they've soon picked back up. So I got away with that one. Anyway, let's go and find this little grow box that I built and we can get these seeds set up today. So venturing outside, you can see it's still white over with that frost. Just having a quick check in here at these cauliflowers. These have drooped down a little bit as well, but as soon as that sun comes around, reaches this greenhouse, they'll all pick back up. So in this shed, this is that box I was looking for. We put it together last year and it's got these glass shelves in it and a couple of very dusty heat mats. And then we've got some of those LED lights that we'll put in as well for when we need them. But for now, I think we need to give it a bit of a clean before we take it indoors. It's been in here for pretty much all year. So we'll get this all cleaned up and get it indoors. So I've given that a nice bit of a clean up. And we've got these glass shelves on top. So I'll just get this all put back together now. Slide those in there. Those heat mats rest on a shelf below. And then we've got another one as well at the bottom. Bolt wires through the root back. And then we just pop these lights on top. And again, cables thread through the back of these. So that shelf, seedlings, lights on top when we need them, and then we've got a double one underneath. So we'll just slide in this last shelf. 2 more lights. And we're all good. So that's all set up now. We can crack on getting these seeds sown now. We've got a pre-filled pack ready for these seeds to go in. And these are the pepper seeds that we sorted out yesterday, and we've soaked them in that weak tea solution because it helps them germinate. So now we can just transfer them into these packs. And I think I've got a couple more than I actually need, so I might put more than one in each cell. Just maximises chances of getting germination from each cell doing that, so got plenty of these seeds. And since they're already pre-soaked, we might as well do it. And I think I'll do these spare ones at angles from each other, because then if they both germinate, we can separate them and get two plants out on it. Then I'll do the same with these garden pearl tomato seeds. And these seeds are really tiny, so again we'll drop a couple in each cell. And hopefully we'll get one plant out of it. So I'm basically just going to poke these into soil, trying not to get them too deep either. Then I'm just going to roughly cover them over. And that's just pepper and tomato seeds set up. So we'll give them a quick water and then we'll get them on that heat mat. So that's all set up now. We've got the seedlings on bottom on heat mat, and his lights will be turned on when we need them. And it's a nice, compact little grow box, which obviously can hold a lot of seedlings, especially when you put your seedlings in those smaller trays. I've had up to 400 seedlings just in this one area at the beginning of the season. So we'll see how these get on over the next couple of weeks and see just how long it takes for these pepper seeds to germinate and break through that compost. And if you're interested in seeing how these plants get on, plus other ones that we're going to be doing indoors all the way through winter, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, take care.